The Proverbs of Solomon the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment and equity, to give subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother, for they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head, and chains about thy neck. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. If they say, Come with us, let us wait for blood, let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and whole as those that go down into the pit. We shall find all precious substance, we shall fill our house with spoil. Cast in thy lot among us, let us all have one purse. My son, walk now not in the way of them, refrain thy foot from their path, for their feet run to evil, and make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird, and they lay wait for their own blood. They lurk privily for their own lives. So are the ways of every one that is greedy of gain, which taketh away the life of the owners thereof. Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge? Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit upon you. I will make known my words unto you, because I have called, and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish come upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For they hated knowledge, and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearketh unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil. In the beginning of Proverbs chapter 1, we see that this is a book of wisdom from King Solomon to us. 1 through 9 is an introduction to this book of wisdom that King Solomon gave us. In verse 7, we see that a fear of the Lord is necessary for us to attain knowledge, and a fool ignores the fear and the will of God in order to serve himself. You're going to come upon opportunities or choices where you're going to be able to choose, do I want to serve my flesh or do I want to serve God? And in that, ultimately, we want to serve God because that's our purpose as human beings. But sometimes we don't always choose that, and we want to strive to choose God over what we want for ourselves. In 8 and 9, we see that it basically says to listen to mom and dad. They have lived more and know more. Listening to them, no matter how rebellious you feel, will save you a lot of trouble. A lot of people, younger teens, will get the idea that they know it all before they really know anything, and I'm one of them. But the best thing you can do is listen to what your dad is trying to teach you, things your mom is trying to instill in you, and they will take you far in life because of that. It might be a different situation for people who don't have that. Some people don't have a dad. Some people don't have a mom. So in order to fill that, it's a hard hole to fill, but the best place you could seek that out might be a spiritual leader in the sense of a youth leader, a pastor, or someone you admire and want to be your mentor, so they can guide you and give you that instruction that you never had in your life because maybe your dad left or your mother was absent, whatever the situation might be. And that's a hard thing to go through. 10 through 19 is a warning not to give into evil ways. There are going to be people that you might consider friends that will pull you in the wrong direction and convince you to do evil things. Don't give in to that. It might be different for everybody. There's things that we generally consider evil. I mean, examples being murder, stealing. We know those to be evil, but then there will be certain things that we have convictions about that are instilled in us by our pastor or our parents. And we might be different because of that. So some people might not see our reasoning, whether it be how we talk, how we dress, and they're going to try and get you to do those things. They're going to try and push your boundaries. You might consider them friends, and they might try to get you to do what they do, but don't give into it. And it may not necessarily lead to hell, but at the same time, it's something that your pastor and your parents have instilled in you, and to be respectful of them, to follow after those who are teaching you. You need to respect kind of their decisions, what they're trying to teach you, and really listen and take it in for yourself. It has to be a decision you make to take it upon yourself and let it be the way you live. It has to be you. The verse also shows that most people that have a majority of evil ways that will try to pull you in, they only do it for themselves. They don't really care for others, and they're greedy and vain. So these people, their colors can show really quick, or sometimes they show over time. I remember I had a friend, I didn't really see it until later, but he was really negatively affecting me. I won't go into detail because that's a story I could talk about later. But the question I would take away from that, along with knowing that they will show their colors eventually, is who do you want to be? Because who you are going to be is who you hang around. Who you are going to be, you can see in the people that you're closest to. And taking that into account, just take a good look at your 5 closest friends, and is that someone that you would like to be? 20 through 33 is talking about how wisdom cries out, but people don't listen because they have no fear of the Lord. The people without the fear lack wisdom and will be consumed by their consequences, sometimes on earth and eventually in hell. The reason why I say sometimes on earth and eventually in hell is we see a lot of evil in the world that never gets dealt with in the moment. And it feels like an injustice, and it just doesn't feel right. But eventually, those people who have done those things will receive their judgment in hell, unless they turn to God and turn from their ways. The last thing I would say is the overall general consensus of this chapter is to listen for the Lord's voice and don't let the world consume you. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So listen to God's voice. Let Him instill wisdom and instruction in you through instructors, advisors, people over you. Not all of them are going to be the best. They will be your authorities, and you do need to respect them. But genuinely take what they're trying to teach you. Genuinely take what the Bible is trying to teach you. Apply it to your life and gain wisdom and understanding from it. That's going to be most of Proverbs going forward. It's a lot of wisdom, a lot of understanding, and teaching us how to attain it.